Welcome back. This video is going to be a direct response to a comment that I got on my last video. Someone asked me to revisit my Bionicle yard sale haul that I got about 3 years ago, and that's what you see behind me right here. Inside this tote is a bunch of Bionicle stuff that I picked up. I think it was June of 2014. I'll actually link the video up here where you can go back and watch an old school brickitect video. But I picked this thing up for $5, and it just didn't include all the stuff that's in here. It was a bunch of other stuff too, but for $5 I got this whole tote, and this person kind of reminded me of it. I forgot that I had this Bionicle stuff, and to be honest, I never have gotten into this. I've never built anything from this, and I thought it'd be fun to kind of reintroduce this haul, and then in some future videos we'll do some build series of all the Bionicle stuff inside there. So let's crack into this and see what we got. I was trying to figure out the best way to film this, and I think this is probably going to be the best thing if I just have the camera up here over my shoulder, and we'll go through everything that's in here. This is where I'm going to need your help though. I need you to tell me what some of these sets are, because as you can see, a lot of these aren't complete, and I have no idea what they are. So if I want to rebuild these, I'm going to need to find the instructions, and they're going to have to be found online, and I'll have to know what the set number is. So here's the first thing that we're going to take out of here. First of many, and we'll kind of go with the big stuff. This one looks like nearly complete. Looks like he's missing a foot, but other than that, mostly complete. Looks like he has a rocket launcher in the back there. And for all I know, these honestly, they could be like custom things that the kid that owned this before me built, and I don't know. I don't really know much about Bionicle. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep flying through this. You can use the minute and second marker if you know what any of these are. Just put what the set number is in the comments, and that would greatly help me out. This is definitely a Star Wars one, I believe. And obviously there's some pieces that are missing from this, but it looks to be nearly complete. Hopefully you can see that okay. I don't know what this is. I'm not gonna comment too much on these. I'm just gonna keep taking them out, just so you can see the scope of this and just how much stuff is inside this Bionicle haul. Yard sale haul, 3 years in the making. This looks like it might be something. Again, not complete. Man, there's just so much. Let's fly through this. So I'm just gonna keep grabbing stuff. You can tell me if you know what it is. Again, a lot of this stuff just isn't complete. I'll take the biggest stuff out. The small stuff we're just gonna leave in here. I'm not gonna pull every single piece out of this. We're just gonna go big. Go big and then go home, basically. As they dig around now, start to dig for guys. There you go. Well, that's pretty cool. Check that out. Like that. Man, I have a lot of opportunity to build here, that's for sure. I don't know what these things are. This is like a Technic, and there's some Technic stuff in here too. Like I mentioned, not all this is Bionicle. Some of it is Technic stuff that kind of came over, like that's looks to be Technic, but a lot of the Bionicle guys kind of share some Technic parts to them. So it's hard to say. Maybe at this point, I mean, I've gotten kind of the bigger stuff out of here. And there's parts, body parts. I mean, obviously whoever owned this before, I'm assuming some kid, he was really into Technic and he had a lot of stuff. Let's dump this so you can see everything that's in here. I'm probably gonna regret this, but here we go. Oh my god. Yeah, that went all over the floor. Look at this. This is kind of crazy. Oh, this is like it has like a punching mechanism. All right, that's cool. Here's something big. What is that? And this is insane. This is gonna be the hardest part of this. This kind of looks like it might go together. The hardest part of this is just gonna be figuring out what sets I have here so I can build them up. Huh. Yeah, like a lot of these are just loose parts. There's a couple things that you can kind of distinguish. Man. Here's a shot of the whole table and everything that was in there, and then here is the overflow and everything that kind of fell off the table. This is kind of insane. Needless to say, I'm a little overwhelmed by all this Bionicle. I'm really not sure even where to start. I don't know whether I should just pick a set and start building from it and looking up the directions, or if I should start from scratch and just start making mocks out of all this stuff. Any advice you have would be appreciated. If you know what any of these sets are, give me a set number like I mentioned earlier. That way I can look up the instructions and we'll build it up. Hopefully all the pieces are somewhere in here. I imagine they probably are. Anyway, if you want to see more Bionicle videos in the future, hit the subscribe button because I'll be making a whole series out of this hopefully. Just not really sure where to start or which route I should take, but I'll be checking out the comments for your advice. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.